Looks like someone's house. It's kind of overhung by the cave. Oh, wow. Let's go back somewhere. Well, I don't know. There's just no one here. Good morning, Brisa, Botas. Did you two keep yourselves company last night? I let Botas sleep outside last night. I thought he would appreciate the cool weather, and this was a great little cabin to sleep at. It got down into the 50s last night. It felt so great and refreshing to sleep without all the heat I've had for weeks now. So I actually slept in, but I just love the pine forest out here. It was so quiet. The town is like super close, like a quarter mile away over this hill, but didn't hear anything. So it's a really great spot to stay if you're coming out to go look at the Basasiachi waterfall. So today, I'm going to be riding from here, Basasiachi, to Creil, which is where I would have ended up if I had ridden the dirt road through Copper Canyon. It's all paved to Creil, and it's paved another good hour or 2 hours beyond that to Divisadero, which is where the overlook is, where the train that runs through the canyon ends up. And there's like an adventure park there, so I'm going to check that out for sure, because they have a Via Ferrata, which I love climbing. And also, I guess they claim the second longest zip line in the world. It's like 2.5 kilometers. So yeah, anyway, that'll be tomorrow, but today I'm just gonna ride there. It's about 4 hours from here. And yeah, just keep exploring the canyon. There's supposed to be some fantastic overlooks of the canyon over at Divisadero. So I will see what I would have ridden through and what I'll still ride through, because from Creil, I'll continue on in the next day or two after that to Batopilas, which is paved to there, and the road is supposed to be phenomenal for being on a motorcycle. All right. I had dinner last night at this restaurant. It was the Restaurante Piedra Volado, the restaurant of the Flying Stone. And that is in reference to the biggest waterfall in Mexico, which is right near here. The one I went to yesterday, Basasiachi itself, is the second, or depending on how you call it, third biggest waterfall in the country. I think it said it was 830 feet. And the biggest one is 1,400 feet, and it's literally just 7 kilometers down the canyon from Basasiachi. But it also only flows during the rainy season, otherwise it dries up. That one is called the, I think, Cascada de las Piedras Voladas, which I guess there's flying stones, so I don't know, maybe a lot of rocks fall from it. I have driven around to the viewpoint on the other side of the canyon of the Basasiachi Falls. From where I went yesterday, you stand at the top, but you can't see it really. You can kind of look over the edge, but you don't get a view of the falls themselves, unless, of course, I had the aerial footage. But from this side, I'll get a good look of the falls full-on view. Here we go. Looking over the edge. Wow, this is way higher than the other side. So yeah, towards the end of the dry season, not a ton of water, but yeah, still flowing. What a gorgeous canyon this is, though. Oh, I'm so glad I stopped, detoured off to see the falls from this side. Even though I was able to see the falls from the eyes of the drone yesterday, I mean, seeing it with your own eyes from across the valley is super impressive. Anyway, now I'm heading back to the road to Creal, which will be about 3.5, 4 hours. I am coming into Creal. This is the town where I would have ended up if I had been able to take the dirt road through Copper Canyon, staying the night at Orique. Instead, I rode around on paved roads, which took about 3 days to do. But man, the riding the last 2 days was just fantastic through the mountains. So much fun. So from here, I'm gonna head down to Divisadero for the night and get a cabin. That is where the train leaves most of the tours coming that take it up through the canyon, and also where the adventure park is, with some nice overlooks. But here in Creal, there's supposed to be a Cueva Tarahumara. The Tarahumara are the native people to this area of Mexico, known for their extraordinary feats with running long distances. The book Born to Run, which I read several years ago, focuses on them. Growing up, I heard about the Tarahumara all the time from my dad, who was an artist, and one of his artist friends, George Carlson. He's very famous for coming here to study the Tarahumara people, and has extraordinary artwork, paintings and sculptures of them. So anyway, I heard a lot about them growing up, and now here I am. This part of Mexico is where they are. They're all around. I am going to try to find this cave because it has information on how they live. Apparently a lot of them still live in caves, 3,000 to 4,000 of them. And anyway, I'll see if I can take the tour. Okay, looks like Cueva de Sebastian, and then a couple valleys. 50 pesos. Hola! Gracias. Let's see what the cave has first. Oh boy, here comes a bus. Well, they have a parking area up there, but they don't really have any signs as to where to go. However, there just does look like a path here with these painted white rocks. So, I'm guessing that's it. I don't know. I passed that tour bus. But other than that, there's nobody else here. Well, I guess I'll just wander around. If I see anyone, I'll try to say hi. So they have some stuff on display. Obviously for sale, but there's nobody here. This looks like someone's house. It's kind of overhung by the cave with the stovepipe. Oh wow. This must go back somewhere. I guess that's a bed. Well, I don't know. There's just no one here. Oh, there's a lady coming. All right. The lady came up, but she seemed really shy and also not really interested in talking. So I didn't want to get her in camera. Apparently that's that little cave is all there is to it, and I didn't know this when I was there. I came back to read about it at the bike, and they either live in the cave or just use that cave to kind of show off some of their crafts for sale. So further on down this road is the Valley of the Frogs, Valle de los Ranas. It's supposed to have some pretty cool rock formations that look like frogs. So I'm gonna head there next. Valle de los Hongos, Valle de las Ranas. Ranas means frogs. So, I guess that's here. Oh, maybe it's just this little collection here. So, I think the reviews might have overstated this a little bit. It was, like literally rated 4.9 out of 5 stars. But it was super small. And it just kind of had kids who ran up to me asking me to give them, just hand out some pesos. I thought it would leave a bad precedent to do so, but I did leave 3 pesos. There are 3 kids, so I mean, I don't know. It said some of the formations said, oh, they really do look like frogs. Well, I didn't really see it. I'm gonna head back to the main road and down to Divisadero, the overlook where I'm gonna spend the night. cabins. Risa, safely parked outside. 600 pesos for the room, which is really nice. All I need. So, guy's super nice. He spoke English, but we mostly spoke Spanish together because I could understand everything he said. He said I can... Oh, hello, puppy. He said I can follow this trail here. 3 or 4 minutes, take a turn, another 3 or 4 minutes, and then get a view of the canyon. So we are right before sunset. This will be a great time to go and have an overlook. I think this is it. If I remember what he said to me. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. All right. Right, let's see if they're open. I decided on the enchiladas. It was that or breaded fish or hamburger. And they look fantastic, so aprovecha. So in this video, we left Basasiachi and rode down through San Juanito, kind of about to here. Crayal is here, and Divisadero is right about here. So almost directly across from where I had attempted to come in from Choish, but on much, much better roads, much more fun riding for me. So I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you'd like to find it again, to keep following the journey the rest of the way to Argentina. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.